Morning, 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 morning. Happy September 1st. Magpie looks like a little green bear right now. Well,
Chilly in here.
a long green bear. Yes, it is. It is sufficiently chilly this morning.
It's cold.
It's like September 1st took a new clock and like changed the weather. Granted, we are also at like 1,900 feet, which is like, I don't know, the tallest we get in a while, I think. Not sure. We are at 1,900 feet, which is pretty cool. That's pretty cool to camp that high. We didn't camp at the highest place in Marquette last night, but we're pretty close. I think it's only like a few feet higher than where we are, because at the topos, it looks like it's like close to 1,900 feet too. So that was our goal, but we got about 2 miles short. Did a little bit of night hiking. So today, yeah, today I guess we're gonna walk places and see things. Yeah, maybe in that order. Maybe the other way, see things and then walk places, or walk places and see things. Maybe both. Don't know. But yeah, it is
It's cold.
it's starting to get a little chill.
It's cold in the morning.
It's starting to get a little chill. It's definitely freezing out the mosquitoes though.
Yep. That's
Good.
nice.
That is nice. September 1st, happy new month.
Happy fall.
Oh, it's not fall yet. Don't say that.
Technically, it is still summer, but don't feel like it.
Yeah, don't feel like that. All right. We've been walking for, I don't know, some amount of time. Oh, I thought it was a trail log. So now we're going into a wilderness section where apparently there are no blazes, which should be fun. The trail's pretty well beaten down though, so it should be okay. Don't pass the buck, or don't pet the buck. When we see land as a community to which we belong, we begin to use it with love and respect. I like that. That's a good saying.
Yeah.
Trail log?
No, it's just registrations.
You're just a registration. Okay, I guess we just walk places.
I've got to get you into BoJack Horseman, though.
Uh-huh.
It's so funny.
All right, it is 9:13 on September 1st. We are in the McCormick Wilderness. Kind of just bouncing around. And right where those trekking poles are is where we officially went into a third production run with 11 Skies. The company was built to be managed from trail, and I didn't foresee us going into another production run on trail this year. I thought we were going to be able to finish up the NCT, get home, get situated, and get landed, and then go into a third production run. But we went into a third one. This one with a little extra flavor, a little extra flair. There's some specialty stuff coming out, so yeah, that's fun. As I said, the company was built to be run from trail, but it's getting to the point that it's big enough now that running anything from trail is hard, let alone a company. So that was fun. Hey, baby.
Ready to go?
Yep. Yeah. 11 Skies, baby. Third production run. This one's got a little bit of extra zing, extra little pop, extra little bit of flavor on it. Memorize
It'll be exciting when all that's finalized and we can talk about it.
Yeah, memorize the spot right there. I feel like we're in like a Netflix special that we can't do the publicity until like the agents give us permission.
I was gonna say it's like we've got an embargoed research paper, but I'm a nerd.
Yeah. Yeah, we can't give away too much yet. But once stuff gets on both ends of the aisle starts getting, I don't know, once they let us know we can release it, we'll release it as well. So it's pretty cool. Of course, we also have some classic stuff coming your way. Just a little different, extra flair, extra pop. So did a production run on September 1st next to a rock wall in a wilderness area. That's pretty cool. That's a first for me in my life. All the other production runs we've done with 11 Skies has been growing off a trail and doing all that off trail, and then we would of course manage the business aspects from trail. But this is the first one that like confirmed a production run while sitting in the woods. So That's pretty cool. I geeked out about that. That's pretty cool. Magpie says we'll celebrate with some cake today.
I don't know where we're gonna get cake from.
Baby, why you not get line of cake?
I didn't know. I didn't know I was supposed to.
Okay, fine. Power bars. Ugh. We'll celebrate with power bars. All we ever do is celebrate with power bars. Rude. All right, we're gonna hike places. All right, I'm not being facetious. Facetious. Excuse me, baby.
Facetious.
Fashishi.
Rock cairns are actually really helpful, is what he's trying to say.
How'd you know what I was gonna say?
Because I was thinking the same thing.
The rock cairns are actually very helpful.
Blaze through here, and it's actually kind of tough to see where the trail naturally goes.
Yeah.
The rock cairns are really useful. It would be a real shame if somebody with a misguided idea of leave no trace came over and kicked them over mercilessly.
Yeah.
Not naming any names here.
Yeah. Not saying anybody ever.
Nobody else who has commented that they always kick over rock cairns, but
Not saying anybody's ever said that.
no, definitely nobody would say that. It would be a stupid thing to say.
Ooh, shots fired across the bow.
Very useful, depending on the context, and this is the right context for them.
Yeah, as you can see, the trail is somewhat like faintly lined through the leaves, but with how much twists and turns there are,
And how many deer paths there are through here?
yeah, how much foliage there is this time of year, rock cairns are super helpful. So y'all better find Jesus. Whoever says rock cairns are not good, y'all need Jesus in your life. Or go hike more wilderness trails. Hike harder.
Yeah, that's certainly the perspective of someone who's only ever hiked the PCT and the AT, is to say rock cairns are not leave no trace.
Ooh,
It's like-
shots fired.
Sure, they're not very helpful, but out here, where it's more wildernessy, definitely a good thing to have rock cairns, and you probably shouldn't kick them over on something like, for example, the CDT.
Can you imagine the Great Divide Trail?
Oof, without
Too?
rock cairns, you would
Yeah.
die.
You would actually die. You would fall.
Die.
You would fall off a mountain, get lost in a river.
It doesn't actually mark like the only safe passage.
Yeah. You need Jesus. Shots are fired today. I like it.
Really sassy.
I like the energy. I like the energy. Keep it up. That sassy booty's going to bounce down the trail. Huh. Wonder what we were saying.
I wonder who we're talking about.
All right. So they're not technically defined as alpine meadows or alpine lakes, but I still think it's pretty cool that Michigan has these little kind of ponds. Ooh, it's bouncy terrain, sorry. Little ponds at we're at like 1,800 feet of elevation, which is pretty cool. For Michigan, I think that's pretty high. So I don't know, I thought that was pretty neat. All right, we thought this was the tallest point in Marquette, Michigan. Not the town, the county. As you can tell, we are not in the town of Marquette. Or maybe we are, who knows. But we should be just flickering with it where the tippity toppity hoppity floppity is. Should be getting close to the top of the tallest point in Marquette.
Marquette County is that.
Yeah?
The top of that hill.
I'm gonna go touch.
Okay, I'm gonna sit down.
It's off trail, but I gotta go touch the top.
I'm gonna sit right here.
Yeah?
Yeah, and drink my coffee.
But baby, there's probably so much things at the top. There's probably a leprechaun. There's probably a leprechaun's full chest of gold. There's probably dancing leprechauns. There's probably so many leprechauns, baby. If you only got to the top. Okay, I am now the tallest thing in Marquette County. Well, once I stand upon this rock, I will. I don't count the trees. The trees are taller than me. Yay, tallest point in Marquette County. Sure. No leprechauns, sadly. pretty.
So pretty.
Does baby want early lunch or you want to keep stepping? Not. Pretty. NCT baby. You think a little beaver is to thanks for this?
I do believe a beaver is to blame.
Oh, not to blame, to thank you, baby, not blame.
That is cold water.
Yeah, it is. All right, all right, all right. We're dipping the wick in, folks. Dipping the wick. As a partner likes to say, shout out DB, whip it and dip it, baby. Whip it and dip it. We are in the craggy of the craggy of the licky of the lakey. Parky of the pecky. I don't know if you would even be able to piece together where we actually are. Well, I filmed the sign. Craig Lake State Park. We're in a park. We're walking places in a park. All right. Oh, I got the burps. Got the burps and the bips. And the Crips and the... Oh, I was going to rhyme that with Crips. But shouldn't probably say that. I already did. The Crips and the Crips. The trips and the... Oh, you knew what I wanted to rhyme with that one. The trips and the tips. We'll just go ahead and do nips. Yeah, I'm not gonna... If I keep going, I'm gonna get weirder. So let's just walk. Let's just walk places. All right, so this is the brand new spanking bridge, literally built yesterday. Today is August 31st.
Today is September 1st.
Today's September 1st. So August 31st, it was completed. And, oh, that's nice. We don't have to ford a beaver pond. Brand new spanking bridge. Like, literally just got put up. We just ran into the guy on the cart going the other way that said...
There literally is just a ladder right here.
Yeah, that said this got finished yesterday. He was taking out the support beams. So that is pretty awesome. This is in Craig's Lake, and I'm going to give you another update in a second once I myself climb down after
It's a little bit tippy, be careful.
the Badidly McDidley. So, cool. 1 second so I can get to the other side. All right, so we got across the bridge. Now, what I wanted to say is the gentleman that we saw on the ATV that was bringing out the wood, pause for effect, he told us that technically the trail through Craig Lake State Park is currently closed. And we said, how? Well, not that blunt. We were like, oh, did not know, because we had heard about some closures ahead, but did not think it impacted this. We thought it was like reroute, like around a little beaver dam, not...
What the reroute notice said was, instead of following NCT blazes, follow flagging tape around like a certain campsite in Craig Lake State Park.
Yeah.
It did not say that the trail is closed. It
Yeah.
said like look for flagging tape to get around a beaver dam flood.
So apparently it's closed. I don't know
There's
if...
no sign.
Yeah, no signage.
And also we were like, oh, so is it a reroute or something then? And he's like, I have no idea.
Yeah, so...
I don't work in this unit. I like just got brought in to be an extra hand on the bridge.
Yeah, so It was coming from his boss, Gil, or Deborah, or Debbie. You remember the name, baby?
Deborah Gill, I think.
Oh, okay. So, don't know what context that means, but we're in it now. I mean, there's no way for us to get out of it besides through it. So, yep. Unfortunately, that happened. And also, I found out I can do an accent. Ready? Minnesota. Go down to Minnesota. I only can do it with the one word. If I try to put it into the other words, it gets weird. Go down to Minnesota. Go get some carpy. Get some carpy on the lake.
Alright, if anyone else is around who's actually from the Midwest, they're going to be so offended by you that they're going to kick it.
Minnesota.
You should probably stop doing that.
I can't stop. Because it feels good.
It's rude.
Why? Why is it rude to... If
You're making fun of people's accents and accents that people around here actually have.
people talk about the southern accent like it's stupid, as stupid is, as stupid does all the time. I don't take no offense to going real down south like. Ma'am.
Alright.
Tell me accents are offensive.
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying it might come across as rude.
Minnesota. Okay. All right, so we just got across the second bridge that is being built. We were actually able to tightrope walk across with this steel beam.
They're fiberglass.
Were they fiberglass?
Yeah, this is fiberglass.
Oh, wow. I thought it was steel.
No, it wasn't metal.
Which is pretty cool. There was a bunch of Michigan DNR workers there. A lot of young faces, which was really cool to see people our age like out here. Usually it's like there's not usually a lot of people our age out working in the wildlife natural world. Usually you see more of the old heads because it's volunteer, more time, been in the position longer. Yeah, you don't see a lot of people our age doing it, which is a shame, but they were right there, which was cool. So we roped across, which I think we're technically still in a closed section, and I'm going to do a little disclaimer. We're not saying do this, because thru hikers aren't better than day hikers, section hikers, whatever you may have. Thru hikers just don't have service.
It's hard for us to get the information because this section became closed while we were walking.
Yeah.
So how would we know?
Yeah, so the reason thru hikers get caught in these situations, and you might see it prevalent on other channels, like people that hike the PCT, CDT, what has you, for like fire closures and such, is it's not because they're saying, oh, well, that closure doesn't apply to me. It's because thru hikers generally don't have cell service.
We don't have access to information.
Yeah. We don't plan our trip by saying, oh, we're going to go here for 2 days and go to that exact place and plan the trip, plan the weather. We just keep walking, and usually the only time we check is our next town stop. And when we were in Marquette, we knew there were like beaver dam reroutes, but not like an entire park closure. So again, I wanted to put that disclaimer in there because I don't want there to be any assumption, any kind of feeling that thru hikers can just bend whatever rules they want to, because we can't. You don't do that.
If we had gone up to the entrance of this park and seen like trail closed, use this reroute instead, even if it took us out of our way, we would do it. Like, we respect that, but they didn't post a sign, so we had no way of knowing.
Yeah. Thru hikers just, and again, that leads to being like, well, y'all are just ignorant. We can't help it that we don't have an option otherwise besides a trail sign at the entrance, like Magpie just said, saying this section closed. And I think if you watch our NCT videos, when we have seen that, you'll see that we do that reroute for the landowner for whatever reason it's closed. But I guess we're in this park now, and I think there might be another reroute coming up. I'm not positive.
That's the one that I know about, which is to say there is a couple pieces of trail that they suggest you take the road instead because of flooding.
Okay.
So that's what we're going to do.
Yeah, so Magpie knew about a partial reroute, but we didn't know about the fullness of the reroute. So I don't think Lost Larry came through here, because we've been asking these crews if he came through.
It's also very possible that at the popular entrance to the park, there is a sign that lets you know that it's closed, and there's just not one on the back entrance.
That's exactly what it probably is. Yeah, the entrance where more vehicles can drive up and like there's a lake that you can hang out at. There's probably a bunch of signposts saying, don't walk that way. But where we entered, you know how we like to enter from the back.
There's literally nothing there. Like, we were on a trail and then we were in the park. So.
Yeah. Wow, this turned into a long disclaimer, but I think it's important for anybody aspiring to be a thru hiker or anybody that doesn't care about being a thru hiker. That's just a section hiker, day hiker, what have you, that looks at thru hikers and sometimes sees them being like, well, that's rude that they're doing that. It's not a, I don't know what the word for is. It's not a conscious rude. We do everything in our power to abide by the rules and regulations that we can. So enough of me being on a soapbox. Magpie said she wanted to wash my mouth out with soap earlier this morning because we found some nice dirty stuff together. So we'll get on that soapbox, but I'm gonna get off this soapbox for now. Magpie, yeah. Did you want to wash my mouth out with soap or my brain out with soap? She said I needed to wash on both. She said I needed to wash on both, but we don't have soap. Go down to Minnesota. I bet they have some soap in the lake. Down by the carpies. With the fish guts. And the lake. And the fish fry. Down by Minnesota, eh? I think you're going to just be listening to chewing. That's a nice bridge. We don't go that way, though. We go that way.
The lake loop.
You're the lake loop. You sure we don't go that way? Yeah. Okay. Great audio. Just listen to me chew. You're welcome. So good. You look for that quality audio over here. I don't know when our next water is, though.
Yeah.
I don't think we have another source for a long time, and I have like a sip left. Oh.
Go for it?
Gonna definitely filter this one, though.
Yeah, definitely.
No filter, no problem.
Yeah.
I'm already on the cusp of that at 99%, though, so I gotta stop. Stop here. Yes. Yes, please. Oh, we're pushing that batting percentage, baby. There might not be any prairie dogs around here, but there certainly is a prairie dog in here. Oh, I gotta stop. All right. Our first, might be our second or third, but like first in a while, like tanniny water of the trail. We've been able to push miles enough that we can avoid it, but no longer. We go tannin. That is yellow. Doesn't necessarily mean it's bad, but
it's just dark.
It's never pleasant looking.
It's not that dirty, actually.
I want to go no filter, no problem.
Definitely don't. There's definitely a beaver in the water.
Yeah, there is. I can see something creating ripples right now. So, it's about 3:50. Gonna filter some tanniny water. Got a few more miles left to Craig Lake State Park. We hit the main trailhead coming up here about half a mile. So we're gonna see what kind of signage is up there for reroutes or trail closures or what may have you. And then we're gonna look at that. Then do whatever we need to do. Reroute, regular trail, whatever it may be. And then eventually we connect into a road walk. And
It's It's a long road walk.
Yeah, then it's just road walk for the rest of the day. So we actually are going to meet up with some folks later tonight that have a campsite at King Lake. I don't know where that is, but they keep on trying to get us to connect miles with them. So we're going to end up camping with them tonight. So I think they said they'll just pick us up anywhere along the road walk. So we just got to figure out where we're going to get to. So going to filter some water, stop procrastinating because
Yeah, you need to filter water so that we can do miles.
Baby Diddles is already done. I'm going to actually use her filter because mine sucks. All right, NCT West. So we began our road walk with a 2-track. Oh, beautiful. Wow, really beautiful. To get out of the park, like that sign said, we got about 3.5 miles to US 41. And then from there, it's like road walk. So got a little bit of 2-track, a little bit of road, a little bit of bops and bips. Bippity boppity hoppity foppity tippity toppity. It's a little underneath 5 o'clock, so if we can step off hard for about 3 more hours, can get about 10 more miles in, and that'll be good. Get us above a 30. So, yeah. Sorry, I'm starting to step hard just because of the flies, but we're gonna go places. We're gonna go places. We're gonna see things. Bippity boppity, floppity hoppity. Tippity, toppity? Sure. All right, let's go get it. Interesting little cabin along the road walk to the road walk. For once, I'm in front of Magpie on a road walk. Back on that Wisconsin pace. Once those mosquitoes start getting me, whoo, your boy's got a pep in that step. So once we get to the road walk, US 41. I'm gonna wait for the Diddly McDiddly. Yeah. Those mosquitoes will push me. They will push me.
And they're not that funny.
Mm-hmm.
It's like listening to 2 like popular high school girls talk about things. I'm just like, this is so not for me.
Oh, that's not up baby's alley.
This is really not my thing.
No. Oh, truck's coming. Better cross. All right, y'all. We have now started our road walk after that 2-track road walk. So the trail comes out right there, goes yonder. All right, we're gonna start stepping. Nice. As soon as you start the road walk, you pass Carla's Cozy Inn. It is a restaurant and not an inn. I don't think it's an inn. So grab yourself a burger if you want one. A burger in Minnesota. A burger in Minnesota. All right, it's about 7:50. We're like, I don't know how far Hinkley Creek is, 2 or 3 miles away, somewhere in there. Got a little bit of more road stepping. Keith actually popped up on us about a mile ago. The gentleman that we're actually going to be camping with tonight. And Magpie's in front, so she told him when we were going to stop, yeah, you think I run this train? Magpie, she got this like mentality of won't even shave off 10 minutes of hiking to spend sitting around a campfire. That's okay. It's a mentality we both have to actually keep to finish this trail. But yeah, we got a little bit of stepping, 7:50. Probably stop around 8:20. Keith is actually at the junction of this road and Highway 28. So in about 20 minutes or something, he's just gonna come up the road and meet us wherever we stop. So we'll get above our 30 in for today. I don't know, we might just have to accept that we're gonna just be doing 30s for a little bit instead of 35s, unless we super tweak our schedule. Like I said, unless we start getting out of camp earlier, which is possible. But yeah, we've been pushing so hard for so many months. It's a cost benefit again. The cost is our mileage take a hit when we don't get out of camp super early, but the benefit is to be able to push this hard for so long. You need to take those moments. You have to relax at a certain point, and you need to take those moments that you can. And for us, that's morning cuddles in the sleeping bag where we just get to be in each other's like with each other, just get to be with each other, and without any pushing, without any stress, without any mileage, without any pulls from the outside world. Like, I don't know, that morning moments are like, they're precious moments, because yeah, we hike together all day, we camp together, but we're always doing something. We're always having to push miles. So like, even when we're walking together, yep, beautiful conversations, but there's not a whole lot of time just for us, that our time is not being utilized towards something else. So those morning moments are precious. So I didn't mean to go off on a rant with that, but what I was trying to say is that, yeah, there's cost benefits, cost, my mind, sorry. But yeah, we might have to just be okay with how the terrain has been, that we're going to hit low 30s each day and not those mid 30s, which that's okay. Unless we change something, which I see it being more cons than pros, if we started stepping too early. So I don't know, just rambling now. I think y'all know what I was trying to say. Pros and cons, not cost benefits. Ugh, okay. Keep walking, Constantine. Stop talking. Just walk. All right, it is 8:15, and this is where we're gonna pick up the little poor feet steps tomorrow. At the trail sign. I'm gonna touch it. I'm gonna touch it. I'm gonna touch it. I'm gonna touch it. I meant the belly.
Nice.
I touched the belly. All right, so this is where we're gonna start the footsteps tomorrow. 8:15.
An early night for us.
Early night, got over 30. We're gonna go places, camp with Keith and company, and kick it. Cool.
Oh, that's his name.
Yep, Keith and company. Can't stop, won't stop.
No, you gotta get it in.
Uh-huh.
He's just doing the official